Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the Sama YF1202I. And I've been ragging on Sama for over a year now because they've been putting out low-quality fans that don't perform. They just look nice. They've gotten nicer looking. They used to be just LED fans. Now they are ARGB LED fans, but they still were not performant. And I finally found some that are performant. So these are supposed to be fairly decent as far as performance is concerned. Not the best, but definitely way better than what they were putting out before. Although I did review one a while back from Sama that was actually pretty decent. It was the, was it the SF200? Yeah, it was the SF200. That one's actually got good performance. I'm not saying that these are high-quality fans. I'm just saying that for the purposes of buying a fan that's going to perform the way you need it to perform, this one actually is not going to piss you off. That, you know, you're not going to like, oh, I wish I'd never bought this. Yeah, so that's good news. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. First of all, there's that. But let's look at the real thing, because I got the black one. And it is ARGB and PWM, so let's take a look at what the pretty lights look like, because some people think that pretty lights are important. I understand. There are other ways to make your computer prettier without lights that suck up electricity. All right. Like this is a one-way fan. It doesn't have much to offer on the backside, right? However, it does have 1 and 2 infinity mirrors. Oh, let me turn that away. Oh, we'll start over here. I think the lighting is pretty intense, and that's pretty good. It's got the infinity mirror. That's pretty good, and the one in the front. And then one more on this side. And then on these sides, it has some crappy lights that you can see too well. So the one line is a disappointment because it's just too, the LEDs are right there. You can frickin' see it. So it's going to irritate people who are OCD. Now, let's turn it on so we can see it in actual motion rather than static like it is right now. Because, you know, you're not going to have your fans most likely not running in your case. I mean, I guess if you really want it that way, you can, and it doesn't make a difference to me. So, here we go. Now, that's nice, right? It has that nice visual illusion there. Yeah. Pretty decent. What do you think? Is this a fan that you'd be interested in buying because of the lighting? Well, let's just see what about the performance, okay? So let's. Oh man, that's uncomfortable to use my left arm like that. Unfortunately, the bearings are noisy. Very noisy. So, you know, when I said that these are performant, I didn't say that they're quality. Okay, so the bearings are ticking horribly. I'm hearing harmonic resonances. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is a reverse blade fan. Yeah, it's blowing this way. I totally forgot. Yeah, there's a harmonic resonance. Again. 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 So it's not too noisy. I think that once you've got it in your case, you're not going to really notice the sound very much unless it's, even if it's on maximum, you're not going to really notice it because it's pretty quiet. And so that's a plus for many people. Now, they claim this is 2 millimeters. I'm saying BS. Unfortunately, there's, what I'm feeling here is about 1 millimeter of static pressure. So that's really disappointing. And so, Sama, you're letting me down here. You said 2 millimeters. So with that in mind, the best you can hope for from this fan is cases and air coolers. You can't really use this on a water cooler. It's just not going to perform well enough to cool it down, and you just end up wasting your money putting it on a water cooler. So, yeah, if you can do me a favor, I really need your help. I'm going to be having shoulder replacement surgery on December 13th. I had to change the date, and that's going to put me out of work for 3 to 4 months because my employer refuses to acknowledge that it happened at work because management violated 2 different policies. So Amazon and Sedgwick are refusing to cover the cost. So after all the deductions, I'm going to be left with like $10, $12 an hour while I'm off for 3 to 4 months, and that sucks. I do have support from the state for Medicaid and food stamps, but that doesn't cover the much larger amount of money that I spend on rent and other things. So at the minimum, I need you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Even a short comment is fine. YouTube looks for that kind of activity to let it know that this is a video that should be promoted, okay? If you would like to support me financially, or you would like to help me reach my goal of being able to build with purchases made during Black Friday, an AMD computer so that I can do simultaneous, well, not simultaneous, but testing of air and water coolers, of which I have dozens right now that are waiting for testing in both an Intel build and an AMD build, because I don't have the AMD build. If you want to help me get that AMD build put together, you can either become a member on my channel here on YouTube called Glenn's Fast Reviews, or you can go to patreon.com/GlennMII. That's GLENNMII, and become a member there. If you donate enough money per month, you'll get some perks. The lowest amount you can donate is $1. Right. So let's go ahead and look at the specs. Thank you for your help.
All right, the Sama Guangzhou Aojie Technology Company Limited, and this is the YF1202I Infinity Reverse Fan, and it's $13.87, so that was reasonable. Now I think I got them on sale, so you may not get them for a reasonable price. Certified CE and ROHS. Actually, I think it's unreasonable because there's no warranty, and these fans are not quality. They are low quality, but yeah. So I think it's a bit of a high price for what they're offering. They are compliant with CE and ROHS, made in China, 120 by 123 by 25.8 millimeters, 25,000 hours of life, ARGB, compatible with Asus, ASRock, MSI, and Gigabyte, 150 grams, 9 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 600 to 1600 RPMs, plus or minus 10%, 61.5 CFMs of air pressure, 2 millimeters of static pressure, which I'm going to say BS, 6 to 30 decibels. I'm going to say that they overestimated that. It's not even close to 30. 45 centimeter long fan cable that is daisy chainable but not sleeved. 50.5 centimeter long LED cable, which is daisy chainable but not sleeved. PWM and standard ARGB connectors. I don't know why I put the wrong thing there. Hydraulic bearings, 12 volts, 3 watts, and 0.25 amps, plus the LEDs are 5 volts. No indicators of direction of rotation and flow, but it turns in a clockwise direction. Comes with 4 fan bolts as well as corner cushions.
I'm sorry to do this, but I need to ask for your help. Because Amazon and Sedgwick won't take responsibility for the injury I sustained at work, that is going to cause me to have my shoulder replaced on November 29th of 2024. I'm going to be off of work for 3 to 4 months, and the pay that I'll be getting from Amazon during that time, because Sedgwick will not pay me anything, will be after taxes and benefits, probably somewhere in the area of $10, maybe $12, something like that, per hour of a 40-hour week. And so that's going to be very financially troublesome for me, to put it mildly. I mean, just my rent alone is like $1,150. And then there are all the other expenses. I do have some help, but I do appreciate it if anybody is willing to help. You can join my channel, Glenn's Fast Reviews, or you can go to patreon.com/GlennMII and become a member there. If you can't safely do that, please don't, though. I don't want anybody financially getting into trouble with trying to help me. That would just that would make me feel really bad, as if somehow I was responsible for the choice you made, even though it was your choice. So if you can't, that's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day.